It's about the heart. And it's the stories of the children, of how Starlight changes their life. And look, I'll just share a story here. And this story is about a little boy called Sam, who is now a young man and flourishing. And Sam, when he was first born, his parents noted that one of his eyes didn't seem to be functioning the same as the other eye. It took quite a while, and then finally there was a diagnosis of retinoblastoma, which is a cancer. A few more years of treatment, and then the decision was made that the eye had to be removed. Now, this cancer's not uncommon with children, and so he had his eye removed. Now, all those years he's been in the hospital interacting with Captain Starlight. They were just part of his day. Released from hospital, and it wasn't long before the parents started to note the other eye started to react, and in the same way as the previous eye. So back in diagnosis, retinoblastoma, another 5 years of treatment, and then the decision that the parents had to make was it was either his life or his eye, or his sight, actually. So they made the decision that all of us would make, and that was for his life. And on the day he was going in to have his second eye removed, his parents have said to me it was just, you can imagine how everyone was feeling, but everyone was there. His, grandparents, aunts, uncles, everyone was there. And his father said he looked around and said, I could see everybody's face. And I thought, I want his last visual memories of us all to be smiling. And nobody was smiling. And he said, the one place we can do that is in the Starlight Express Room. And they all moved to the Starlight Express Room, where the grandparents were dancing with the captains, they were having fun, and everyone was smiling. And I always use that, I use this example a lot, because to be able to create happiness and joy in that moment, which has got to be one of the most challenging moments any family will face, is remarkable. Now, Sam has gone on to be an ambassador for us when it was our 25 years. He recently had his Starlight Wish granted as a teenager. And he's mad about trains, so to go on the GAN was his Starlight Wish. And so, still very much of that Starlight family. And for a lot of these children, if they're diagnosed early, Starlight can be part of their life. But now what we're seeing is so many of these children who are coming back to us as adults and saying, I want to share my story with you, and say that the impact Starlight had on me as a child has helped me through my life. Because we're all about, how do you turn something that is potentially negative and challenging, how do you flip that and look for the positive, and how do you support your well-being and resilience? Because we all have those moments when we're feeling down and low. And so that's what they take from their Starlight experience.